The Miscellany by Charles Lamb. The Choice of a Grave. In Fontenelle's Dialogues of the Dead, Mary Stuart meets Rizzio, and by way of reconciling him to the violence he had suffered, says to him, "I have honoured thy memory so far as to place thee in the tomb of the kings of Scotland." "How," says the musician, "my body entombed among the Scottish kings?" "Nothing more true," replies the Queen. "And I," says Rizzio, "I have been so little sensible of that good fortune, that, believe me, this is the first notice I ever had of it. I have no sympathy with that feeling, which is nowadays so much in fashion, for picking out snug spots to be buried in. What is the meaning of such fancies? No man thinks or says that it will be agreeable to his dead body to be resolved into dust under a willow, or with flowers above it. No, it is, that while alive he has pleasure in such anticipations for his coxcomical clay. I do not understand it. There is no quid pro quo in the business to my PG 428 apprehension. It will not do to reason upon, of course, but I can't feel about it. I am to blame, I dare say, but I can only laugh at such underground whims. A good place in the churchyard, the boxes, a front row, but why? No, I cannot understand it. I cannot feel particular on such a subject, any part for me, as a plain man says of a partridge. Wilkes. It is very pleasing to discover redeeming points in characters that have been held up to our detestation. The merest trifles are enough, if they taste, but of common humanity. I have never thought very ill of Wilkes since I discovered that he was exceedingly fond of Southdown mutton. But better than this, my cherries, he says, are the prey of the blackbirds, and they are most welcome. This is a little trait of character which, in my mind, covers a multitude of sins. Milton. Milton takes his rank in English literature according to the station which has been determined on by the critics, but he is not read like Lord Byron or Mr. Thomas Moore. He is not popular, nor perhaps will he ever be. He is known as the author of Paradise Lost, but his Paradise Regained, severe and beautiful, is little known. Who knows his Arcades, or Samson Agonists, or half his minor poems? We are persuaded that, however they may be spoken of with respect, few persons take the trouble to read them. Even Camus, the child of his youth, his florid son, young Camus, is not well known, and for the little renown he may possess, he is indebted to the stage. The following lines, excepting only the first four, are not printed in the common editions of Milton, nor are they generally known to belong to that divine mask. Yet they are in the poet's highest style. We are happy to bring them before such of our readers as are not possessed of Mr. Todd's expensive edition of Milton. Our readers will forgive us for having modernized the spelling. It is the only liberty that we have taken with our great author's magnificent passage. A check to human pride. It is rather an unpleasant fact that the ugliest and awkwardest of brute animals have the greatest resemblance to man, the monkey and the bear. The monkey is ugly too, so we think, because he is like man, as the bear is awkward, because the cumbrous action of its huge paws seems to be a preposterous imitation of the motions of the human hands. Men and apes are the only animals that have hairs on the under eyelid. Let kings know this.